what would singing teacher Tania want to say to early gigging Tania?
Sound check. Check 1, check 2.
I think the first thing I would say would be to stop comparing yourself to other singers.
Wow. That you took that in a direction I did not expect, but I'm so pleased you did. Yeah.
Because I feel like that instinctively we all do that. We have voices that we really like the sound of, and someone that might be working with you might have that voice and you don't have that particular voice or suit that style that you might really want to be able to do well. So I think that it's destructive. I don't think it's healthy, and it stops you from knowing who you are and what you're really capable of. So that would be the first thing I would probably say to someone younger is, stop the comparison game. The next thing I would say is make sure you continue to work on your voice and your vocal technique. What I've found as a singer is that the more versatile you can be, the more employable you are. And that's as somebody that works in, the covers scene and tribute scene. If you're an original artist, that's probably, you can have your own sound and that's completely fine. And, you still have your own sound as a cover artist as well. But being able to be versatile is really important. And being able to sing harmonies and music theory, being able to communicate with your band members is really, really important. And I think when people come in for sessions with me, they often will go, I love singing. I want to make an income out of it. Right, go, show me what to do, go. All right, we've got a few years. But first of all, a lot of them don't want to learn music theory, which I find really interesting. But it's actually a way of communicating. And I think it's essential for performers and singers to be able to do that, even in the world of musical theatre, for example, as well. So, that would kind of be the advice I'd give to someone starting out. And to myself, yes, I think the comparison thing was a big thing for me. So it took me a while to get to that, to be honest.
I find something that a lot of singers who might walk in and sit in my studio and say the very same thing to me, I often find that I will then respond with a follow-up question to them to say, well, firstly, who are you listening to? And it's surprising to me the blank stare I often get back, that there's not enough listening going on. Like the point being is that there's not enough active listening happening. And and if I could go back into and talk to my younger self, I would be telling my younger self, you need to listen more widely. Listen, be more eclectic. We're in an age where eclectic listening is so easy, like Spotify, right?
Correct.
Like, wow.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. And I think that's why when I got asked to do the Hindley Street Country Club stuff, I found that really valuable because it now forces me to listen to music that I haven't heard for such a long time, but I have to listen to it in incredible detail to be able to get like nuances that are on those tracks. Because when you're doing that kind of work, people want to hear what's as close to the original as possible, but with your own flair. So having an excuse to sit down and have to listen to something that intensely again was really great, because we did that with the Andrews Sisters stuff. So with the Andrews Sisters, we actually didn't learn a lot of the songs from charts. We sat down and listened to the original recordings and tried to pick out those harmonies by ear. So we did most of it pretty well. Some of it wasn't as great, but it forced us to listen to the style and their phrasing and how they blend their voices. So you're 100% correct. It's so essential.
And I think what you just described there is the key difference between passive listening, which is what most people are doing, and active listening. Really trying to get down into the subtext of what's going on orally, and pulling harmonies out